Forget trying to fix everything. The real flex is giving to what actually needs your energy. This month reminds you you don't owe your wholeness to anything that drains you. August 1st kicks things off with Venus in your 11th house, squaring both Saturn and Neptune. And suddenly the people pleasing gets loud. You might feel pulled between connection and confusion, like you're trying to meet everyone's expectations without fully knowing your own. Um, this isn't just social static, it's spiritual static. You're realizing that some relationships are built on versions of you that no longer exist. The discomfort you feel, that's the unraveling of old roles. You're not the fixer, you're not the emotional support human. You are a sovereign soul whose clarity matters. August 2nd offers a breath of space. No major transits, just integration. Let what surface sink in. You don't have to rush to fix what's falling apart. Sometimes clarity begins in the pause. On August 3rd, Mercury conjuncts Venus in your 12th house. Something gets said, maybe out loud, maybe just to yourself, but it's honest and it's healing. A whisper from your intuition that says you don't have to perform wisdom, you just have to feel it. Then August 4th and 5th bring Mercury square Saturn and Neptune. Watch out for mental spirals or guilt-laced logic. You don't owe an explanation for your peace. Let yourself be misunderstood if it means you stay in integrity. On August 6th, Mars enters Libra and activates your second house of values, money, and self-worth. And babe, suddenly your relationship with enoughness is under a microscope. Not just finances, though those might stir, but the deeper question, what am I fighting to prove and who taught me I had to prove it? This energy brings both motivation and confrontation. Mars here wants to push, but Virgo, you don't need to hustle your way into wholeness. You're allowed to slowly rebuild your foundations with care. By August 8th, Mars trines Uranus in your 9th house, and that's your cosmic permission slip. Sudden shifts in perspective, unexpected breakthroughs around money, purpose, or self-trust. This is your moment to break a generational cycle, especially the one that taught you to work for love instead of receive it. Then August 9th arrives with layers. Mars opposes Saturn and Neptune, while a full moon lands in your 6th house. The axis of service, burnout, and body wisdom is lit up. This is not just a release, it's a reckoning. Where are you overgiving to stay safe? Where are you using being busy as a shield from your own needs? The full moon says enough. Enough depletion, enough hiding behind to-do lists, enough silencing your body to stay productive. On August 10th, everything slows. There's no major transit, just you, your nervous system, and the sacred space to feel. Let it rise, let it rest, let it realign. So listen, loves, if this is resonating, if you're realizing that the shifts you're feeling aren't random, but part of something deeper, I want you to grab my free guide, Find Your Path in Your Birth Chart. It breaks down 5 clues in your chart: your sun, rising, midheaven, Saturn, and North Node, to help you understand who you are, why you're here, and how to fully live out your purpose. So if you're ready to stop second guessing and start aligning, the guide is free and it's in the description below. All right, let's get back to what the cosmos are lining up for you next. You might feel torn between keeping the peace and honoring your pain, but Virgo, your healing doesn't require an audience. It just needs your honesty. What are you still trying to tidy up that was never yours to clean? By August 19th, the sun trines Chiron again, and something finally clicks. You realize healing isn't a checkbox, it's a cycle, and you're allowed to be in process and still be powerful. This is where compassion meets clarity. You forgive yourself for who you had to be in survival mode, and you begin choosing who you want to become. August 20th is silent, but that silence holds weight. You're anchoring in what you've reclaimed. You're not just clearing space, you're protecting it now. August 21st is still, but you're not the same. There's a quiet shift in your energy, less fixing, more feeling. You're no longer managing chaos, you're creating calm. Then on August 22nd, your season begins. The sun enters Virgo and the light returns to you. This is your annual solar rebirth. A reminder that clarity is your gift, not control. And as the sun moves through your first house, the universe is asking, who are you now that you're not abandoning yourself to be liked? On August 23rd, a new moon in Virgo meets Venus squaring Chiron. This isn't a new beginning, it's a soul vow. You're planting intentions that align with your actual needs, not your past wounds. But first, a question: can you celebrate yourself without waiting to be validated? That's the work. August 24th cracks open deeper truth as the sun squares Uranus. You might feel emotionally untethered, but that's okay. Freedom always looks messy at first. Let go of the systems, routines, or identities that keep you small, even if they once made you feel safe. By August 25th, Venus enters Virgo and joins the sun in your first house. This is sacred self-devotion, not just loving who you are, but caring for who you're becoming. Let your beauty be honest. Let your rituals feel like a homecoming. Then comes August 26th, a portal of deep recalibration. Venus trines Saturn, sextiles Uranus, and trines Neptune. Mercury squares Lilith. Translation: you're weaving boundaries with softness. You're letting your weirdness, your wisdom, and your why live in the same breath. And most importantly, you're refusing to make yourself small to keep the peace. August 27th brings Venus opposite Pluto, and a truth gets loud. You can't micromanage transformation. Control won't keep you safe. Only alignment will. This is where you break the habit of overperforming for love. On August 28th, Jupiter trines Lilith and joy becomes revolutionary. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are fully present. You're not waiting for permission to feel good. You're creating it. August 29th and 30th are spacious. So let yourself integrate. Let the wisdom you've earned land in your nervous system. You're not racing toward anything anymore. You're living into something new. Then on August 31st, Mercury trines Chiron and your voice becomes medicine. You've been through a quiet transformation and now you speak from truth, from peace, from self-trust. Virgo, this wasn't just another month. It was a soft revolution. The version of you that needed control is resting now. And what's rising in its place? Presence, power, purpose. Drop this in the comments if it hit home. I trust myself more than the plan. Say it out loud, then say it softer. Then live it. And don't forget to download my free guide, Find Your Path in Your Birth Chart. It walks you through the 5 clues: Sun, Rising, Midheaven, Saturn, and North Node, so you can stop spiraling and start living with alignment.